Oh, that's us. Okay, just wanted to make sure I was live before I said anything, just in case, because sometimes it doesn't want to work. I'm just gonna wait and see if anybody joins first. Just give us a minute to see if anybody joins me. If not, I'm not too fast. I've been wanting to play this ever since the last episode finished, so... Right. Put it on my last social media, or I guess through Discord. Just give it another minute or so. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm very tired. I never got much sleep the other night because I was sleeping on a couch basically. Very uncomfortable couch at that. Plus I was up until 4 in the morning to begin with, and I had to sleep on the couch, And then I just never got any sleep, so I was busy all day yesterday. I was at college today, so I'm very tired. I don't know why I turn away from my mic, because it's just gonna follow me. Right, okay, do you know what? We're gonna start it, I don't care. I don't care if nobody's here. I want to play this.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
I've started doing that a lot because of this game. Like, that's how I say goodbye to people.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
This is all previous episodes.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? After everything we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a straight answer.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Much excite. Wow, very game, so build. What should that mean? Yeah, no, I've been really excited to play that since the last one. That's why I'm doing it today, because it's my birthday tomorrow. I don't really know if I'm going to be going out, or if I am staying in, I'll probably just stream some Overwatch, because it's my birthday and I do what I want. I don't think I'm going to go out. It's just not friendly to my purse. My purse is very sad. My purse doesn't like having no money in it. And quite frankly, neither do I like having no money in my purse, so, you know, it's a win-win situation if I don't go out. I get to keep my money, I can also stream.
You've come a long way.
PC's very dusty.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Put that gun away, you ding-dong.
Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you?
I want to know why she's here. I can't remember her name still.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant.
Vivian.
Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
Way a bit aggressive, but it's okay. We're the wolf, we can...
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man. Well-moneyed.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion. and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
Oh, don't
You
even have the
really
option for
don't need to
silence.
worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen. But
Oh, crap.
who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too?
Damn
Well,
right
go
I will.
ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
What? I didn't even think he was an option there.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, jeez. Ah, why?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh god, no, this again. Oh, should I fix my headphones?
Over here!
No. Ah. Jeez.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, nasty. I don't know what you do with some of the other ones. I feel something bad's just still gonna happen regardless.
Oh god. This way.
Right to it. I don't know. Thought of that just hurts.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Oh, heck.
Fuck! What was that?
I really should have thought, but she made
Take him off!
I can't.
she's preparing.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Fuck it!
Yeah, sure. Nice.
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna make a really good joke there about thought of burn on. I don't want to lose people from watching this stream. Really? Really? That's fantastic. Is that really all you can do? Alright then. Well, let's go inside. Seems like it should go since the
Come
first
on.
episode.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Oh, don't worry.
It was supposed to end with Faith and Lily, and now the sheriff is chasing us through the streets.
Fuck.
Here. It's gonna be okay. We'll get you fixed up. Maybe Swinehart.
Swinehart don't give a shit about us.
We have to do something, Georgie.
Shush, love. We'll be all right.
He is dying.
I can't believe the crooked man just gave you up like that.
Oh, I should have seen it coming. A man's word.
Ah, then wait, walk in. I wanted to listen to all that dialogue.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking—
mean—
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Two people.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
No.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Jesus.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Jeez.
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Falling out.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
I don't think
Really
I had a
fuck him
choice
up for
in
me,
this
alright?
album, right?
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
No, I'm gonna... Yep. It deserves it. I don't want to kill people.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I can't do it, Georgie. I can't take another life.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Nice posters. Well, 10% sounds like clean that one up. I wonder how many people will charge yourself. I hope quite a lot. You deserve it. just checking something, sorry. Right, let's see. Level. What's inside?
Still warm. He's here, all right.
But what if he's not? What if this is just a distraction? I mean, George's ability to kill somebody, I'm pretty sure he'll have the ability to lie. I mean, he lied about it the whole bloody time, about not killing anybody.
Of course.
So I can decide where to go now. Okay.
So this is where they've been sending these.
I still don't know what these are. I mean, I think it's the. Oh no, we found out it was the. Don't do that. That actually gave me a fright. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't even see what's on my camera. I can't examine. I just can only. It's never gonna be good when you can just enter everything.
Bigby Wolf.
Go away.
The big bad wolf.
Oh no, give me a break. I can't look at much. Or really do anything. That's not ominous at all, is it?
You used to be something.
Snow. Let's what's her face? Faith. I don't know who these two are. I feel like they're not any major characters because look at the art style of Faith and then look at the art style of these two. I don't think they're important characters. There's Snow and Holly? What's her name in it? Yeah, there's just Lily. There's Faith and Bigby. Faith and Larissa having a little tiff. Bigby smoking. Healthy. Bigby and Faith.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Again, don't do these things. It frightens me. Delicious, may I have a glass? Sorry. Just me on a daily basis. May I have a glass of the famous bleach, please? Can I shut something down? Can I shut down this whole operation? Oh god. I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, no, come on.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Didn't your mother not teach you being...
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh, She wants to talk about mom.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Oh gosh, that's weird. She clipped through that like no tomorrow, honestly. I'm just very frightened that she's gonna jump out at me and I'm gonna like actually jump on her back. Why? Would that not like seriously burn you? Like honestly, would that? Ah, bugger. See what I mean? Jumped out at me. Did not expect it. Actually jumped and missed the QTE. Can I back out? I can't even back out. Or is that like something else?
Where are you? Come out and face me!
I thought that is her. That's actually terrifying. I'm gonna assume that's her with her glamour. Oh boy, we're in wolf form. Time for people to die. See, it's that noise, it pure freaks me out. I'm terrified that I'm actually gonna hear that. animated. That's glorious. I love it. I like that he doesn't even put his clothes on, he just... Hello, look at my dong.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Hey.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Same.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Keep silent so we don't piss him off and he doesn't put around in us at least.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right?
Apparently...
Georgie.
Yeah, apparently he's dying and putting him
He's
high.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Let's have his gun.
Fine.
Oh, that was...
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
His voice is so familiar, like the Crooked Man. I cannot figure out where I've heard his voice before, and that would really annoy me. I'll look up his voice actor when this...
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
I'm fine, I'm the big bad
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone,
Karma.
can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Well, is it?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's So right. let's get on
But
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We're going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
It's literally just like the same thing.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the
This is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Yes! I think everybody on our side. Get wrecked, Crooked Man.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
You gave him the order.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little one?
What's she doing here?
Oh, that's creepy. Don't go.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
I don't want to be
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
I don't want to be
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh my god.
I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
I don't want to kill another Fable. That's not how things go. No, that's... I can't bring these hairy hands to do it. These hands really aren't that hairy, but it's fine.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
I was fully expecting somebody else to be in that lift, the way that scene, cutscene was there.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit.
Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Also, his voice sounds really familiar. Like,
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
should we give him one for the road?
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I can't make any promises.
Yeah, me neither.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, that's a really cute outfit. I love it. I never really see the characters in one outfit in this game.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Oh, trying to be nice. Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Aww. That's so sweet.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
God, the flashbacks to Faith. Yeah, Faith.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Don't tell me it. Why does the end? Just please do not do that. Oh, I was in the minority for letting them die. Huh. Oh, and saying that, most people probably did want to kill him. Yeah, and the majority brought him back alive. Good. Oh wow, that was now half the people. That was quite a... I think that's quite a big percentage actually. Yeah. Whoever the 1.5% are, you're just horrible. What were your last words? I made a lot of mistakes. Oh, minority. And we, I can't even see how many people went after her. Oh, special stats. Based, you lied to him about saying you were at the apartment. You fought him after the interrogation. I don't remember that. You were from protection at the business office. You gave him a drink when he asked for in your apartment. Did I? Oh no, it's my my other, like, my solo kind of like adventure, I guess. I didn't give him a drink. You sent Colin to the farm. I don't know if I could, like, not send them though. You took him back to the witching royal, you imprisoned him, I killed them. Slight mistake, that's fine. Faith, you gave her the money right after the fight with the woodsman. Yeah, of course. Left Georgie to die. Offered Greenleaf a job. Right. Brought along with you to the trip chat. You showed her Crane's photograph over. You promised to bring the crooked man back alive. Chose to wait for him. Okay. You said to speak with her to get snow. She stopped for him when snow wants to send to the farm. You chose to arrest him at the trip chat bar. That was loud. I am so sad. I really am. I don't want this to end this soon. It's only been like an hour or so, or just over an hour. Maybe nearly 2 actually. But yeah, I still don't want it to end because it's such a good game. I think they're making a second series of this actually. So I'm gonna let that out now. Speed. Let me see if before should go. Try to see, like, okay, hold on. Crooked man. Oh heck, I missed it. I can't even pause it either. Rip. I'll look it up in a bit. What was I gonna look up there? Oh yeah. Well, Telltale announces the Wolf Manga Season 2 days after Tale of Hands. Not yeah, so yeah, I knew it. Fresh episodes were like late 2018. Aww. A new standalone story. Sadly, Telltale has previously said it will not explore the first season finale tease anything. Okay, so Big Ben and Snow White are coming back, that's fine. The Walking Dead. Oh, the last season in The Walking Dead is out next year as well. Second Batman series. I think that's already out actually. Well, I'm happy that there is a second season coming out next year, which I will so definitely be playing. I'm excited. Pick up a grapple. That's the word I was looking for. Like a couple episodes ago, I was trying to remember what the nerd word for comic is. It's graphic novel. You can't make your own choices in the graphic novels though. Right, let's look at the extras. Achievements first and then Book of Fables. Right. So we're missing a diagonal line of things. I think it's just unlocking all the Fable entries, which I didn't do, I don't think. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. Number 5, because there's not missing. Chapter 1, episode 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5. Complete episode 5. Oh, I managed to do that. Somehow. And then I'm missing that one, which I just need to unlock these for, so I need to play through it again. But Book of Fables. So I'm missing 1 and 2, 3 and 3, 2 and 4, and obviously all of them in 5 because that's what I got the achievement for. Vivian's story, Girl with Ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in her death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually she married the nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night when she was sleeping he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what he had been doing, and panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realised then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She held alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. Having George met during the exodus from the homelands, they helped each other survive in order to make a decent living, holding the pudding and pie. Shop club may not be the most desirable occupation, but it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced to her desperation. True. Winter Wolf, Big Green Smile. Ooh, I didn't know we unlocked this. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 milk cubs, but he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for the cubs despite her grief. Excuse me. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. Afterwards, Bigby's siblings went in search of his father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally he could pay for the pain he caused his family. That's interesting. The big bad wolf, Bigby's true form. See, it just looks like a big dog. It's great. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his iconic half and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father in the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Oh. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom, so she pleased. The Crooked Man's power and influence made it never had to worry about caught by the authorities. Here's a job immensely. Would defend the Crooked Man to death, mostly because she finds it fun. You're weird. You scare me. Okay, Crown was captured in Fabletown, trusting up to the church to hold a formal hearing for a community of concerned parties. Exceptions are often made to expedite the process. There aren't any hard and fast rules to situations, extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who's being charged. Yes, Queen! Oh, wait, what? Oh god, she did move her face. I was like, did she? Yeah, she did. Carrying out the picture, Mayor Cole was officially appointed Snow White as Director of Operations, Deputy Mayor. Many to this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in doing work as Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. Wait, was this not like... Would this not have been one of the first ones we got? No. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and often pushed to Fabletown. That sounds painful. I don't know what that means, but that sounds painful. I'm not going to try and butcher that word. No, if I try and pronounce it, I'll butcher it. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, he's banned from the farm. Oh, okay, that's why he doesn't go. Fair enough. I would have thought Bigby would have been. Yeah, yes, look, he's the first entry. Right, so I'm missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 7 entries. That's not bad considering. But yeah, that's. I am honestly so sad that this is over, and I'm gonna need to wait until late next year to actually play it again. Every time. Ugh. But yeah, I'm genuinely really sad that this is over. I'm gonna see if there's any more games like this, like story-based ones, to play as a series. I might get Life is Strange Before the Storm actually. I think I'm gonna get that one. I know that was out a couple of months ago, but I'm poor. I can't afford things. The only reason I got this is because it was such a long game. I think that's what, like 13 hours at least I've played on it. And I've enjoyed every minute. So, yeah. I guess that's that from me for now. I am going to stream, hopefully I'm going to stream tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm hoping I'm going to be in the house. I'm only saying I'm hoping I'm going to, but like, it's my birthday tomorrow. So, I'm hopefully going to be in the house. available to stream. So I think I'm gonna I can't speak. I think I'm going to obviously get my dinner and stuff before I stream, but I have a longer stream tomorrow night, maybe starting about 7ish. I don't get home until near 5 right enough, but I'll see when everybody's home and whenever we have dinner. Hopefully I'll get to stream tomorrow night, because if not I'm going to be quite sad. I should be able to, because I'm not planning on going out anywhere. Like, I might go out on Friday, but I don't know. It's not a special birthday this year, so... How many times do I need to yawn? Am I just too warm? I think that's what it is. It's like, I've got my new hoodie. It's so cozy. But it's just so warm. Like, it's great for like this time of year because it's bloody freezing outside. But it's not great when you're sitting in the house. It's just fashion, really. I'm rambling again. I always do this. I just hate ending this thing. That's not the button. That's also not the button. That's the button. I'll try to find the button to like bring up my thing so I can exit. God, that was mildly terrifying because like this puts like I don't know if it shows up on screen. I don't think it does. Like there's this overlay but it darkens like the entire screen. So like this bit here where Big B's face is, it was just really really dark, and then it just was like his eyes. It was actually terrifying. It was great. I loved it. Anyway. Also, I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, regardless of what I'm doing. Like, if I need to stream me walking about the streets, then I'll damn well do it. Don't know how I'm gonna manage that right enough, but oh well. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm genuinely so gutted this series has ended. Like, I'm so sad. I'll play through it again and just do all the opposite choices, it's fine. I'm not even gonna be able to remember what I did, to be honest with you. Anyway, God, I just remembered I've been doing, well, I was doing Undertale, and I get stuck at the sands fight. I genuinely tried like 50 times off camera. That's not even an exaggeration. That fight is so hard. Like, I thought the Undying fight was bad. Oh boy, the Undying fight took me 5 hours with God knows how many attempts. There's 5 hours worth of footage on my PC still, I think, of the Undying fight. Not fun. I mean, it was great when I beat it, but it was just absolutely terrible to get through. 5 hours. 5 hours it took me. Okay, I came home from the hospital that day because I was at a hospital appointment. Come home, sat down in front of my PC, thought, right, I'll do this. I'll get it done within the first hour or two. Nope. Sat on my PC from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till nearly 7:30 that night. That's how long it took me to beat it. It was infuriating. And I still need to do Sans fight, which, like, if you write down the attacks, I guess it's not all that impossible, but it's just trying, like, it's difficult. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I really need to stop doing that. I need to stop. You can't even see it. There's a wee thing here that says stop, like, it's like a stop button and it says stop because it's for like this NVIDIA thing. Just until I get my second monitor set up and see if I can sort issues with OBS causing me high ping for some games. So I'll try and fix that for maybe tomorrow, and I can have a bit overlay. Or maybe I'll wait until I get my HDMI splitter actually, so I can actually see this screen and make sure everything runs okay. But yeah, okay, time to stop. Goodbye friends, I am gone. Bye guys.